Worrying. Raise your hand if you've worried at all today, this week, this month. Yeah, me too. It's natural and normal. Everyone does it. But some of us are better than others at not letting worry and anxiety seep into other aspects of our day, contaminating our thoughts and stymieing our productivity. Think about how much of a time sink worrying can be. All the time you spend on worrying is time taken away from doing something calming, nurturing, or productive. So a friend of mine once told me that worrying is like a rocking chair. You're moving back and forth, but it's getting you nowhere. Today, I'm going to share a method for replacing anxious thoughts with invigorating and productive ones. If preventing worries from getting in the way of your day sounds useful to you, then stick around. What is up, Explearners? Mary Daphne here of Explearning.co, where we believe social skills are the key to the good life. What's the good life? It's a life where you call the shots, you have a crew you can count on, and you're on a mission that you care about. Now, before I jump in, I wanted to tell you about a great free resource that we've created for the Explearning community. It's a comprehensive small talk guide. If you find yourself grasping at thin air when you're in unfamiliar social situations, then our small talk guide is for you. Just click the link in the description box below to get the downloadable delivered straight to your inbox. Okay, back to the lesson. Time spent worrying is stale time. It's time that could otherwise be spent on enriching your life and those around you. So how do you jolt yourself out of a worry cycle? When we remember that time is a finite source, we can't squander time on anxious thoughts at the expense of achieving our life goals. And as soon as you jolt yourself back into working towards your goals, your mind becomes refocused on those goals, which means you aren't focused on worrying anymore. Mission accomplished. And for icing on the cake, it won't just help you worry less, it'll also kick you out of a cycle of procrastination. After all, it is folly to put off important work when we have an uncertain deadline. It turns out that procrastination has a habit of exacerbating worries because you know in the back of your head that there are tasks that need doing, and that will nag at you until those tasks get done. Even if this is a house chore you were dreading or an email that you were putting off sending, complete those tasks because that will propel you into motion. And momentum is the ultimate elixir. It's the remedy for anxiety and it's the antidote for procrastination. Getting things in motion is the name of the game. How many times have you put off what you could do today, claiming that you'll do it tomorrow? And then when tomorrow rolls around, you say that you'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow suddenly turns into weeks, months, years. By contrast, when you fill your day with the things that you have set out to accomplish, you have no time for worrying or procrastination. And you can sleep easy knowing that you did the best that you could that day, and you can wake up the next morning feeling well rested and invigorated by the anticipation of yet another productive day. Now, the most important part of this concept is making sure that you have something meaningful to set your mind to. If you have a very mission-driven job, then let it be your job. If not, then make sure you have something outside of your job that can absorb your free time in a meaningful way. Now, for many of us, this is tending to the well-being of our family. After all, when you're caring for other people, you feel a sense of purpose and you worry less about yourself. But this could also be a side hustle, a professional skill you're developing, or a language that you're mastering. The more concentration and commitment the task takes, the more fulfilling the experience will be. And once you have a mission that matters, you are all set. As soon as you feel the worries creeping in, acknowledge those worries and then remind yourself that you have something far more important to focus on: your mission. Every time spent worrying is a minute fewer you have to make the progress on the things that you care about most. We all have dreams and aspirations. If life is about choices, then let's choose to focus on accomplishing those dreams and aspirations rather than the things that distract from them. So now that I've shared our thoughts, I would love to hear your own ideas for replacing stale worrying time with alive time. What strategies do you have for worrying and procrastinating less? What helps fill you with a sense of purpose? Share that with me and the Exploring community in the comments down below. And if you loved this lesson, please be sure to let me know. You can give this video a thumbs up on YouTube. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to join our tribe of Explorers so that you never miss a lesson. And if you ring that bell, you'll get notified about new lessons and our weekly live streams. Email this video to a friend or a coworker who also wants to supercharge their social skills. And while we're at it, feel free to also share it with your friends on Facebook and Twitter as well. And remember, the write-ups of these lessons are always available on our blog at exploring.co/blog. With that, have an awesome week, Explorers. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time for your next Exploring lesson. Happy exploring!